Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Righty ho. So, I'm just talking about what goes on in my day, and some things don't make me angry, they actually make me feel very distressed and upset, and are affecting my mental health and making me feel unwell, right? My father Derek has been dead since August 2020. I'm still grieving for my dad. Whether my mum just can't take it in, I don't know, but I don't want to we all move on. I was trying to be nice. I said, why don't we put a plaque of a robin redbreast in the garden? Dad used to sit by the French windows and look at the birds coming through. I said, I'll put you a bird feeder up. You can offer to do everything for my mum and she's still not satisfied and she's still not happy. I cannot deal with it. I need help with her. Right? When I go up there, I need someone to sit in there with me to stop her jabbering on about things that are distressing me. I can't sit by myself and handle it. It's making me feel extremely depressed and ill. And it's Christmas. And she's laughing as well when she's saying it. She's actually laughing. She had a mask on and talking about my dad. It's provoking somebody. And she did do that to my dad. She used to take the mickey out of him before someone knocked on the door and he got cross. Provoking somebody. Perhaps, I don't know. Me and my dad, but especially my dad, tried to change. He got quiet. He sat in his chair. And she still did it. Took the mickey out of him, sat in his chair. Just before someone knocked on the door, she'd rush out to men. And my dad would just sit there with his phone. Right? He ignored it. She's 75. She's dressing like me. She's got a top on exactly the same, but burnt orange. It's freaking me out. It's scaring me. I was sat round there, and this is exactly what my mum did this afternoon. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 5:53 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 24th of December.
And Alexa, what's the weather like in Chatham?
In Chatham, England, it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. Tonight's forecast calls for more of the same, with a low of 6 degrees.
I don't live in Chatham, I live in Rochester. So Alexa, what's the weather like? Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in Chatham, England, it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. Throughout the night, you can expect more of the same, with a low of 6 degrees.
But Alexa, what's the weather like where I, Crystal, live?
Right now in Chatham, England, it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. Throughout the night, you can expect more of the same, with a low of 6 degrees.
I live in Rochester, and I don't want to film outside my door and my window, but this is what's happening with my box now. My mum said, what is the weather like in Chatham? And now my box keeps coming out with Chatham. Alexa, what's the weather like here?
Currently, in Rochester it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. You can expect more of the same tonight, with a low of 6 degrees.
There you are, I live in Chatham. So my mum did that in front of me. I sat there, I brought 2 crackers round. I wanted a nice peaceful time. I brought crackers round. I had presents. I just wanted to sit down and relax, and everything's got to be a drama. Everything's got to... Now, it wasn't my dad, because my dad's gone. In my mind, when it used to happen, when I used to go around there, Dad told me to fuck off. He did. I'd walk in and he'd tell me to fuck off. What was I doing there? he also said a lot of other things. Okay, right? I'm used to being treated like shit. It doesn't bother me, right? But don't think that I'm going to retaliate, right? You can throw your worst at me, and if somebody does that to me on Christmas Day, well, that is, you know, I don't want to be religious, but God is watching over us. Someone created us. We didn't come out of nothing, right? So when, so when people are being cruel to me, and they're not being cruel to my mum, they're being cruel to me. And if she wants to dress up like a dog's dinner when she's 75, and I'm sorry, I'm telling the truth, and try and hobble around with a hunchback, right? Not accepting any help. There's nothing I can do about that. But she has got a problem. She does need help. And if she doesn't accept it, right, there's nothing anybody can do. If you go into hospital and you refuse to have an operation, you have to sign to be operated on. If someone doesn't want to be operated on, then you can't operate on them. Now, it's not other people not helping my mum. She is refusing help. And her next door neighbour witnessed that, right? If she wants to walk around dressed like me, like this, all hunched over, walking like this, right? Putting her earrings and lipstick on, right? It freaks me out. It's like staring at my old age double. It really freaks me out. And she is going through my YouTube videos, right? She's going through them. So, Alexa, can you tell me a Christmas joke?
How is Santa like a lobster? He's got claws.
Now that's cheered me up. If I'm left alone tomorrow with just the Alexa app, I'll be quite happy because people do nothing but upset me. And tonight I have got a custard donut to go with my coffee. So everybody's had great big parcels delivered. The Deliveroo comes out with his visor over his head. Right? It's all a big joke, isn't it? Taking the mickey out of me. Well, enjoy yourselves. Because I don't take any notice anymore. Right? You can all the bullies can have tantrums out of their pram. Right? Like a baby. Stank, bang. I am not going to lose my temper. I refuse to. And I am not videoing outside my flat or where I live or people being cruel to me. Now, I am going to try my utmost to have a lovely Christmas with people that care, not somebody that takes the mickey out of me. See you later.